We often treat resilience like a rubber band. The expectation is that after a tragedy, you stretch, snap back, and return exactly to your original shape. Friends tell you to give it time. Coworkers expect you back at your desk with a smile. Family members wait for the old you to resurface after a massive loss or a bitter betrayal. But internally, the architecture has collapsed. A shattered understanding of the world offers no original shape to return to. The 19th century philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche understood this psychological point of no return. He summarized the permanent shift in perspective regarding lies. "I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you." A lie's lasting damage comes from the sudden, permanent erasure of a naive worldview. It leaves a person in a psychological void, stripped of the comforting illusions they once relied on. Navigating daily life after your foundational truths evaporate is disorienting. Every interaction feels like stepping onto a floor that might not hold your weight. The rules that used to keep you safe, assuming people mean what they say, or believing hard work guarantees fairness, have failed. You are exposed to the randomness of other people's actions. This diagram shows cognitive dissonance, the severe mental discomfort experienced when internal beliefs conflict with external reality. To survive this, the brain begins a demolition process. It tears down the disproven belief system and scans the environment for reliable patterns it can trust. This state of hypervigilance requires massive amounts of energy. Constantly calculating threats and questioning motives leaves a person physically drained and mentally exhausted. This mental fatigue marks a necessary transition. The mind clears out structural weaknesses to build a psychology capable of handling the world as it truly is. Once the rubble is cleared, the active construction of a hardened worldview begins. Nietzsche captured this rebuild with his most famous maxim, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." Modern psychology measures this mechanism as post-traumatic growth. It is the phenomenon where individuals experience positive psychological change as a result of struggling with highly challenging life circumstances. This process mirrors muscular hypertrophy. It's the biological process where lifting heavy weights creates microtears in muscle fibers, forcing the body to repair them by building denser, larger tissue. The newly built mind works the exact same way. It is resilient because its architecture now incorporates the realities of pain and betrayal, rather than denying they exist. Real resilience requires an evolutionary upgrade. The new perception is forged directly from the pressure of surviving what once felt unbearable. Stepping back into everyday society with this hardened perception creates immediate friction. You start enforcing strict personal boundaries that make others uncomfortable. You refuse to tolerate the casual disrespect or empty promises that society typically expects everyone to accept. You might take bold career risks or cut ties with toxic groups. To your former peers, these sudden, uncompromising actions look erratic and confusing. Surviving the crucible shifts the frequency you operate on. Your motivations become incomprehensible to anyone who has spent their entire life untested by severe hardship. You see threats they ignore and value loyalties they dismiss. The immediate price of this sharp psychological clarity is often social isolation. This isolation carries a significant advantage for those willing to endure the loneliness. Nietzsche observed this disconnect, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. This diagram shows the ability to perceive profound truths, tracking the detection of risks and opportunities invisible to a sheltered majority. Tuning into this frequency allows the survivor to find joy and purpose in pursuits that look illogical to the static crowd around them. Adversity acts as a catalyst for independence. Surviving the loss of a worldview is a painful, isolating process, but the result is a person capable of standing